Hello everyone, my name is Meg0. I'm back here with more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. In the last episode, we went through the buried relic, and good lord, that took a while. I found Mew twice, and I didn't recruit it either time. Second time was on just by pure bad luck, but the first time I got super unlucky. Anyways though, we saw that one of our we couldn't just teleport to the middle of the you couldn't just teleport to the office. But hey, we got something showing up here. No more. I can't walk anymore. Falling down. Goodness, I need help. I just like the way that some of our starters run, like Blaziken's jank run. I love Blaziken, but his jank ass run is hilarious to me. Where? It's Omega's house. It's also our rescue team's base. Oh, did you maybe rescue me? Thank you. It's okay. There's no need for thanks. Other than that, what happened? Yes. I'm named Spinda. I like to travel. I've been traveling all over, seeing the sights and other Pokemon. It was on my travels I heard rumors of a Mirage Pokemon. Mirage Pokemon? Yes, that! Isn't it exciting? Ever since then, I've been traveling all over in hopes of seeing the Mirage Pokemon. But I've had no luck. Finally, I became dizzy from fatigue. I must have passed out. I'm giving up on my quest. I'm simply worn out. Wait a second. Are you sure you won't regret giving up that easily? But I've reached my physical limit. If I push myself any further, I'll collapse again. It's not good for my health. Please, I want you to have this. What is this? It's a clear wing. Clear wing? Yes. I found it on my travels. It's a wing of some sort. It's transparent, but if you hold it up like this, see? Depending on the light, it takes on many different colors. First, I thought it was pretty to look at. After checking around, it appears to be related to the Mirage Pokemon somehow. But I couldn't learn anything beyond that. Very disappointing, but I'm giving up. Blaze received a clear wing from Spinda. Well, I better go now. Yeah, that's... Wait, are you okay? You're still unsteady on your feet. Oh, no. When I walk, I always stutter. Bye. Yeah, and just spin the dips after that. Clearwing, huh? I don't have a clue what this is all about. But the Mirage Pokemon does interest you, right? I think Xatu is the one to ask for something like this. And yeah, chill to the Great Canyon. Yeah, that's where you're supposed to go, and I do believe they just make you go through it again. But we will not be doing that. What we will be doing is that we're actually going to be taking on a quest that's been available to us since, basically... There it is! I was wondering where it was. In the last episode I brought up, hey, like, where the hell is this thing? But we're actually going to take on another quest. Well, first off, we're going to take that Sky Tower one as well. And I guess that Waterfall Pond. And... Ooh, special award. That usually means that they join you if it's a special award. Anyways, we got this one. Smeargle's Desperate Plea. It says something nice. Smeargle's Desperate Plea, huh? That's quite the title. What does it say? Can you read it? Make it ready, guys. Please allow me to introduce. My name is Smeargle. I once had aspirations of becoming an artist. And one day, there was an incident of unforgivable nature. I failed because I didn't want to get all sickly. But then I lost my way. And I'm fighting for self in this forest. I never to extradite myself. I am lost in the Howling Forest. Somebody, please save me. Didn't want to get all sticky? What's that mean? I don't really get this. Let's go rescue the Smeargle anyway. The forest in which Smeargle is thought to have gone missing is the Howling Forest. It's now open for exploration. Yeah, and this is side quest that you get as soon as the post game opens up. But it's actually, I believe it's different in the other version because you have to wait quite a while before Smeargle becomes like available to you and all that. Anyways, we also got, you know, Kyogre. We're gonna go get Groudon eventually. This is where Mew would be. We got the legendary birds. Let's go visit, you know, Luna and all that, because, you know, let's have her eat a gummy, because I have a few DX gummies. What's the new rare quality? Food, no. Steamroll is too good of a thing to have on Luna, because it allows us to hit every single Pokemon for neutral damage, which, in all honesty, is too good. Like I said, it's too good to pass up. We could definitely boost up Blaze, though. We're definitely gonna boost up her physical attack. She can get some calciums in here. Because in all honesty, we are good. And she uses those attacks a lot, if I'm being honest. And like, she uses Focus Blast like incredibly often. Actually, here, let's throw on a PowerPoint up drink for... Flamethrower is already good, I believe. Focus Blast, though? Yeah, we need more. We need way more Focus Blast as attacks. And it's like, power-wise, it's already doing good. It's like dang near max. So I'm not really gonna focus on it. Like I said, oh dang, I didn't even notice the PowerPoints. We have 23. Yeah, we're good. Like I said, we're gonna get some more Pokemon in here on different teams. Like I said, I want the starters as a team, but you can pretty much guarantee that Blaze is almost always gonna come with us. I also forgot to change this. Since we got all those evolution crystals from the buried relic, I'm gonna definitely store them all in, you know, Kangaskhan here in the Kangaskhan storage, because, well, those are very good. I'm definitely keeping the Friendbow on. If I ever find Pokemon that are like, you know, super important to me, like, well, not important, like, mainly if I want to find some, like, really rare Pokemon that I want on my team and all that. Anyways, though, it is actually time for the Howling Forest. And, yeah, we do have quite a few places to go. Like, Buried Relic is for Mew, Great Canyon is for Lore, and all that, but I feel like going to the Howling Forest first should be, like, our first priority, because this is, like, one of the few things that open up right away from the post-game. And it's full of really weak Pokemon. You can kind of tell the fact that because, you know, Blaze is going to annihilate them. Then the fact that we can also, you know, grab apples. Spoink. Here, Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. Yeah, I do like the fact that, yeah, like, you see how weak it is. But this could be a challenge, you know, when you're first going in here and all that. I feel like that's what it's gonna be. Whereas, oh, and we're actually going up, like, one of the few times we're actually going up. In, like, oh, Lydian, but I already have a Lydian, so I'm not gonna do it. Like, we'll switch up, like, the friend, bow. Like, whenever I go back to the Buried Relic, because I'm definitely going to be doing that off-screen, I'm going to have, like, the friend bow on as, like, we fight, you know, the Reggies. And whenever I get to the 40th floor, using a skateboard on the 40th floor should technically, you know, give us the ability to, if I use a skateboard, because in the past, if you use a skateboard with Pokemon that you just recruited to your team in there, you should be fine, technically, because they leave the dungeon with you, meaning that, hey, we can actually get Mew, and I don't have to go through all the extra floors, but I might want to, purely for the fact that I might get, more evolution crystals. So I can use them on Pokemon that I want to evolve, like, again, the Queen we have, Nidorina. My nicknames are not very creative. I am very well aware of that at this point. like the most creative nickname I believe I ever came up with, And it was like I didn't even create it. It was from one of my friends back in high school. Was that he had a Gardevoir, he named it Titania because Queen of the Fairies and all that. Because Gardevoir had recently become a fairy type at that point. I say recently, it was like I want to say like 3 years ago at that point. So yeah, he named it Titania. I'm like, oh, that sounds good, but I rarely ever name my Gardevoir that. As you all know, I typically name my Gardevoir Grace. Like, in almost every single version of the game I play it. Whether it be, like X and Y, Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon, what else? In Sword and Shield, in Scarlet and Violet. I think I just gave myself access to it earlier than when you're typically supposed to get it. Ooh, the Empowerment Seed. Hey, I'll take more of those. More Empowerment Seeds means that we can, you know, Mega Evolve more often. I'm just gonna... Alright, yeah, now. So yeah, I know we have, like, that whole thing, you know, regarding Spinda and all that. But we're going to, we're gonna get back to that, like, next episode, because it is, by all intents and purposes, a multi-part story. Yes. Yes! And, like, the fact, like, we're already, like, way over leveled at this point. This is a very easy dungeon for us at this point. Because, well, we're 20 levels ahead of everyone. So, if you want to hold off doing it later like I did a bunch of off-screen missions to get myself super powerful. You saw that before I even went into the sea. I took on all the legendary birds. I was like making sure I was like level 50 and all that. And then just going through the buried relic, I'm pretty sure I leveled up like 4 times or something. Big apples. Now that I think about it, what's like a mechanic that you would want to change from like the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series? As like something kind of like going forward, like do you want to remove something, do you want to change it overall? Like for me, personally, like there's very few things that I would, you know, change. I'm not someone who would like, you know, go around and change stuff like, oh yeah, I know better than producers or all that, yada yada yada. But something I would want to change would be like, say, I guess the belly system. Make it a bit harder for your belly to deplete. Like say for example, if you run super fast, that obviously would deplete it more, but say if you're walking, that would very much... So say if you like walk through most of a dungeon rather than run, if you ran through most of a dungeon, so to speak, it would take, say, 50 of your belly. Flamethrower. Okay, we got very lucky there because we do not want Omega. We don't want to now let loose a Discharge or a Thunderbolt near our allies because that would just essentially screw everyone else over. But like, going back to like the whole thing, like with the belly and all that, where say if you walk through the whole floor, it took like 25. It takes much less to walk than it does to run. Maybe if also if you stand still in the dungeon for a long period of time, your belly, your belly also depletes. So it kind of like also punishes you, not for like say for example, like if it switches off, that's perfectly fine. Like your belly doesn't deplete. But say if if the switch was on, and you just like sit there, because my brother Atrocitus would do that from time to time. He would just kind of like sit and let the game run because he was like, I don't know, focusing on like his phone or maybe texting or watching something on YouTube. Your belly would deplete because like it's a punishment. Like, hey, you should be playing the game, not focusing on other crap, so to speak. Like, why would you turn the game on if you're not gonna play it? Yada yada yada. Which I think is like more than fair. And I feel like there should also be ways to either there should be ways to like permanently increase your stomach capacity rather than just for a single dungeon. So, say for example, like you eat, I don't know, a certain amount of apples on a dungeon floor, it permanently increases your stomach by, say, 2. And then you could continuously do that. But you can only do it, like, say, twice per dungeon, so people don't, you know, farm apples and all that. Like, oh, I'm gonna bring nothing but apples and eat all of them, so that way I can get, you know, max stomach capabilities. Probably make it, like, still have it, like, 200 and all that. Versus, you know... Dang, Blaze! And all that. So, like, I feel like that could kind of, like, help balance it out. Versus, like, making it super difficult and all that. Yes! Yes! I want to go on. Ah, jeez. I've lost my bearings. Where is this? Can't get out. I'm hungry. I'm in trouble. Oh, you are. Did you maybe come to rescue me? Am I glad to see you? Yeah. But a few times you get to see, like, that animation. It's actually, I always find animation. You complete the Howling Forest. And we get Whisper and all that. I probably shouldn't be drinking, you know, an energy drink in the middle of the freaking night to, you know, stay awake because I want to go to sleep. So I'll probably drink something else, maybe like my Clear American. Now we won't get a Whisper nickname and all that. Actually, a very short episode, all things considered. Yeah, well, like I said, basically, if a quote-unquote living Pokédex. Narrow focus. I'm good. Actually, no. We'll evolve one into Grumpig, and the other can stay as a Spoink. I still forgot I bought this thing that said F your feelings at a convention once, because it's so funny. Thank you so much. You saved me from great peril. No problem, Smeargle. What made you run away in the first place? I said something about not wanting to get sticky. That is... Oh! Look, there he is. Yes, I see him. We have to get it back quickly. More Smeargle? 2 of them. Hey, Smeargle, what do they want? They're my friends. Now come with us. The sticky ritual is ready for you. Quit fighting this. Have the paw prints applied without a fuss. No. If I had to get those paw prints all over me, I'll get all gross and sticky. What was that? What's sticky ritual? Oh, jeez. It's a ritual among us Smeargle. We mark each other all over with our paw prints. We take our front paws and stab at each other all over. Anything more than a single paw print would be unbearably uncool. I have dreams of creating art, so I have certain standards for design that I swear by. I know! I've decided. I shall join Omega's rescue team. I will participate in your rescue activities. I will do my best to rescue others, and I won't take part in that nasty ritual. Sorry, not sorry. I'm not sure if that's part of the original dialogue, but if it is, I'm happy for it. Is that so? Then there's nothing we can do. We'll let everyone know about your decision. We wish you new luck, new career as a rescuer. Oh wow, that's one pushy way of getting a job. But that's okay. You're on the team now. We expect your best, Smeargle. Yes, thank you. One thing I'm good at is drawing and painting. For example, let me see. Ah, how about that? Observe that design of that flag. Okay? I could perhaps redesign the flag. If you wish to alter the flag design, call me anytime. And there we go, Smeargle. Yeah, Smeargle joins very low. I am going to be dumb. Smeargle is no longer Smeargle. It is now art. Part of it is like, I was just watching the Combat Kings. And I'm like, oh yeah, Mortal Kombat, there was that original character they put in the first movie. Art Lean. So I'm like, oh okay, let's name him Art, not only because, you know, it's a Smeargle, it likes to paint, but I feel like Art is not only a decent name, but one that will do work. I will find my place in the sky blue plains, but I'll come over right away if you wave the flag. When you wish to alter flag design, simply wave the flag, okay? Till then, yeah, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a very simple and clean episode. Nothing too dangerous, but we went and recruited Smeargle, and I believe it will also show up on the screen as well. Like, hey, you rescued Smeargle, that's one of the, things you had to get done and all that. And obviously now at this point, it's just missions. So our quote-unquote like next mission objective is going to be doing stuff. It's going to be doing the thing for Spinda. Oh wait, there's something for Wigglytuff. You know what? Here, let's get this out of the way. Hey, I have something to tell you. The rescue organization just notified that a new cat can be built. This time for free. It looks like the rescue organization will come to fees. Isn't that nice? Alright, cats, we all love cats. Ta! What? Congratulations! The Southern Island is now available. Oh. Teammates can now... Oh! I think I just triggered like one of the next quests by pure accident. Okay, so I have a feeling I remember what the Southern Islands are. So, let me see. I know, like, we said we exit and all that. C44, Southern Island. Often by the Eon Pokemon. Yeah, I think I just triggered our next side quest. Unintentionally. So that means not only do I have to go to the Great Canyon and do some other side quests, like all that, but now I'm also going to have to do everything else. I still have an evolution crystal in here. But, yeah, next time you see me, I will definitely be doing one of two things. I'll either be doing the extra quest, but I most likely will be going back to the Buried Relic and, doing the same thing and trying to get more Pokemon to join the team. But with that, everyone, my name is Meg0, and I'll catch you all later.